So that's Abigail's story about her son Suro, and how they they did everything they could to escape their country because in their country it was overrun by vampires that were going out and killing people. Again, we will go ahead and bring the similarities here with real life. We have a lot of refugees. We have immigrants that come to America, not because America is the best, because America is all that's left. America, with all their money in politics and in big government and in military, America is a bully with a gun, and they've bullied everyone into submission. And a lot of those countries have been laid in ruin. So when people come here, it's not because they think America is the best. It's because America is all that's left. This woman came over here, and on her way here, the men in purple robes, men in pink robes, try to fuck with her. The ham. I'm assuming we talk about the ham. And this is, like I said, why I make these videos, because all the similarities I see here are that of what's happening in real life. So, like I mentioned in a prior video, and I mentioned again, between Drainer Village and Lumbridge is where the pink robed bitches sit and sleep. And I'm gonna go ahead and do everything in my power I can to level up my character. And I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna kill as many fucking KKK racist sons of bitches as I fucking can. One would argue, wait a minute, Kane. So they're against monsters, right? And this lady just described that there's monsters, vampires, who have taken over her country. And that's why she fled. Well, again, just like in the real world, just like as we use the example of America and America's continued colonization and the way that they have coups. If you don't know what a coup is, basically it means that it's a thing where America will go into countries and they'll fuck them up, like I mentioned earlier, and then they'll put in place bad people so they can use that as an excuse and say, hey, see, Mexico, Venezuela, fucking socialism, communists, look how bad it is. Look what happens when those things are left to their own devices. The problem is those ideologies are never left to their own devices. It's always America that comes in and fucks them up and then leaves bad people in power. So, do I have a problem with vampires for killing everybody? I mean, yeah. But at the same time, why are the vampires put there? Who left those vampires there? There's nothing we can do about the vampires that have taken over a country. There's no one that can go and save them. Why the fuck are these humans against monsters not trying to stop the vampires and instead trying to stop the refugees who are trying to escape the vampires? You see what I'm saying? I wish I could give her money. I can't do the scry thing. It says that I have to take off all my stuff. Here, we'll try one more time. I'll show you. Can I help you with, my dear? You can ask her right off the bat if you can look in her ball, and she says this. I like to look in your scrying ball. She says, I'm afraid I can't let you use my scrying ball now, dear. Clear out everything you're carrying and make sure you're not sick or poisoned. That's valid, I suppose. Well, I'm not sick. I'm not poisoned. I do have a full inventory full of these stupid fucking pink robes. Now I feel like a fucking bitch, dude. I feel like a fucking asshole. I feel like the worst because it's like I was wearing KKK robes, and I came out to this lady like, hey, what's up? You need some help? And she tells me how the KKK fucking caused her boat to turn over and basically caused the death of her son. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go put these robes away. I'm gonna keep them for now because I'm gonna need them later when I sneak in to their headquarters and kill them. So I'll be back with the next video. I'm gonna go put this shit away, and then we're gonna take a look in our scrying ball, and we're gonna do everything we can in our power to never forget the plight of Abigail, and to find out what we can do to go help those people in the East who are being oppressed by vampires and are being hunted down and murdered. We will change the world one video at a time. We are Antifa. We are brave. We are here. And we ain't stopping now. If If you guys like my videos, make sure you subscribe. Go check out all my social media. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube. I got a bunch of channels. I got a bunch of social medias. And thanks again for watching. My name has been Gama Gama the Gamer. This is another episode of Old School RuneScape Mobile. And we'll be back with more episodes after this one. See you in the next one. Peace, love, liberation.